What about productivity? We all loved productivity software, but we thought that there wasn't really any new ideas in productivity for 20 years. Microsoft Office hadn't changed for about 20 years before then. And we thought, okay, that seems good. Let's make something that makes us smarter. And that was the idea behind Evernote. So we started working on this. We met other people that were working on a similar idea. We merged the two companies in 2007. And the whole point of it was to make a product that we loved. I think this was a very good idea for that time. And I still think it's a good idea to do. I think one of my biggest points of advice to new entrepreneurs that pitch me as an investor is I really don't like investing in companies that are obviously not made because of a passion of the entrepreneur, companies that are made because somebody thinks that it's a good market. I much prefer a company that's made to solve a problem that the entrepreneur has. And then it was fast again until 2007, 2008. And if you remember, in 2008, it was a terrible year, right? This was the financial crisis, very few startups, big crash, no investment. What was started in 2007, 2008? Evernote, Dropbox, Uber, Airbnb, Stripe, pretty much all of the unicorns right now started during that time period. And what was the technology that enabled that growth? Well, it was mobile and social. It was the iPhone, and it was Facebook, and it was Twitter. And that led to the next 8 to 9 years of very fast growth. And now things are slow again. And now we're again at that flat period in 2016. And the most important companies for the next decade are being started right now. There are companies that got started 6 months ago to 12 months from now. This is the slow period. And the companies that we create right now are going to be the next unicorns that power the next decade. So during the period of fast growth, you actually, for the most part, don't get a lot of real innovation. But when things go bad, when things go slow, when the Me Too companies go out of business, you can't start Me Too companies because they're not going to be successful. And so it actually forces both entrepreneurs and investors to think original thoughts. It's during the slow periods where we have to actually come back to basics and think, okay, what are the big changes over the next decade? What is going to be the innovation during this slow period? I really believe it's going to be AI, or artificial intelligence. I really think that just like the internet drove the cycle from 1994, and then search drove the cycle from 2000, and then mobile drove the cycle from 2008, the cycle that starts in 2016 is AI. And that's why most of my investments right now are in AI-related companies, because I think AI is the next platform. And I know there's a lot of reason for pessimism in the world right now, but I think it's easy to be pessimistic in the short term. But it's also very easy to be optimistic in the long term, because I really do believe that this year is the best year to start something. So